Hey, this is Jerry with Grandpa's RCs. How's everybody doing today? I'm just doing an update on the Tonka van that I'm converting to an RC10. There's a video out there, a couple of them already on this. So this will be the bottom side. And if you've seen the other video, you'll notice that I left the support straps on the bottom side instead of putting them on the inside. And then this is the transmission going in there, and it's an RC four-wheel drive. It's their R1, and then just putting a 20-turn brushed motor in there, just for the fact because it was laying around and not being used, and this thing doesn't need to go fast, it just needs to go. And then I'm switching out the servo that I was using as a mock-up to this Tri-X one, just because I had it laying around and it's brand new, so I'm going to put that in there since this is basically going to be like a new car. Haven't done anything to the body yet. You can see it's still sitting in there. It still needs to be worked on. But once I get this all suspension, we had a little problem with the steering, and the rod that went from here that goes over and connects to the servo, it was hitting on the servo body, so it wouldn't turn very far to the right. I fixed that problem with, this is the actual servo I was doing a mock-up with. So what was happening is, sorry, I'm just trying to do this one-handed. When this thing would steer, this arm was catching on the servo body, and then so it was jamming it and wouldn't let it go any further. So I bought this Kimbrough servo saver, actually for a different project, but it turns out that it worked perfect for this. It gave me all the clearances I need. There's no rubbing, no touching anything anywhere, and so now it can lock left and right all the way, both ways. So, but I got to take this off and put that on that. Starting to assemble this because I painted this yesterday. And it's just like truck bed liner spray in a can. And you can see like the texture that's in there, and that's exactly what I wanted. Also, plus it's way more durable than paint, and this chassis wouldn't fit in my oven to powder coat it. So, but I got some pretty good coats on there. Gave it a long time to dry. These silver screws, they're just for the shock mounts. If you look at the other video, they were just big squared off pieces. So I just kind of went in and shaped them a little bit. Nothing special or fancy. Just actually, they don't even actually look exactly alike from part to part, but they get the job done, and they're going to be hidden inside the interior anyway, so you're not going to see them. But let's see what else did I do to it. Oh, cleaned up all the fabrication work I had to do, to modify in order to, sorry folks, and to modify it so that the tires don't rub and the axles can move and whatnot. So that's why I had to cut all of this out right here. Sorry, I know it's probably kind of hard to see. And then, this was all like squared off just from using the Dremel with a cutoff wheel and just getting what I needed. So then after I got done, I just took a barrel sander and just kind of went around and smoothing out all the corners everywhere. Anywhere where I had to do some metal cutting, and just smoothed it all down and made it look good. Just give it some kind of shape so it wasn't just square pointy, and it's worked out pretty good. So, but all right, well, I'm gonna stop it here, and then I'm gonna get on assembling the axles and suspension and whatnot.